Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and we're doing something of a bit of a lore wrap-up. Since this series is coming to an end, I decided that now would be the time to explore some of the key people in the current world of Azeroth, and how can we get started without looking at Northrend? Because Northrend, who let's have a quick look at Queen Daria the Great. She forged her own bloodline of the Great, so which isn't surprising, but let's just put this into perspective. She is a legendary warlock who has been excommunicated from the Sunwell Church, but she still follows the Sunwell as a religion. She embraced the Viking culture very early on in time. She's actually 2 years younger than King Conrad is. So we've literally seen her rise to power, but she came to Northrend, particularly the Kingdom of Ultragrade or whatever, managed to usurp the royal family. Or whoever the royal family was at the time, I'm not entirely sure, and take control. She converted to the Viking culture, so she's basically become a Viking elf, and she's expanded all the way to just take almost all of Northrend. Like, even during the episode, I had a quick look up here, there was like a little pockets of frost giants over here that were still independent, but they're freaking gone now. They're just gone. But yeah, this is one of those things where the cultures and things are still there. Like, we still have trolls, we still have the Viking themselves, we still have... Let's see, this probably... Hang on, let's have a quick... Cultures. Don't have a lot of Tunaki, or at least not in positions of power. Wait, who are that? Let's see, we got some undead Viking over. Okay, for some reason we have goblins have set themselves up here, I don't know why. We also have some independent satyrs down here in the middle of the area, just in Crystal Song Forest. And let's see, at least, 4 dragonflights, bronze, red. Actually, Queen Ashara is still around, good for that. Let's see, bronze, red, blue, and green are they still have their shrines, though black has... Yeah, black is gone. Black... Let's see, where's the black... Yep, the Obsidian Shrine has just gone. Let's see... Religions, it's just a mess, but it's all just united under... High Queen Daria. Daria, or however you pronounce her name. But... just god damn. Like, look at this. Like, her intrigue is 46 and her martial is 42. Good god. You've gone from legendary and just basically it's gone from legendary, and if she wants something dead, it's going to... Wait, what do you mean she owns Karazhan? She literally owns Karazhan. The literal tower in the middle of her territory, she bloody took it. It's the only province there she has, and the Horde is just sort of okay with that. I suspect that is completely because if they try to raise the question with her, she will kick their asses. Good God, this woman is terrifying. But yeah, she's almost got all of Northrend. Like, oh, we still have Oh, there's still a bit of the old Zuldrak trolls who are still independent. We've got some satyrs who are independent. We've got the Gold Tusks who are, yeah, they've basically they're doing pretty well for themselves. They've managed to claim. Let's see, they've got a bit of Dragon Blight, but they've mostly just, yeah, they've mostly just secured the Borean Tundra. It's largely their own. The only exception, of course, being Caldera, Caldera and this little thing over here, Riplash, which belongs to bloody Murlocs. And we also have chunks of Goblin-held territory, which is up here too. Just goddamn. This is just it is just impressive. The main reason I'm just so obsessed with this is quite literally because a lot of the elves following her, or the elves that have come about following her, also follow the Vicruel culture. And basically what that means is this entire continent is large. The ruling class is literally Viking high elves. It is insane. They still worship the Sunreal. They still worship magic. Speaking of, it seems that the Sunwell itself, or the Voidwell as it is now called, has fallen to Zul'Haman. Yeah, they've managed to actually push and take most of the Isle. They also seem to have... yeah, they also seem to have influence... yeah, they've got influence beyond their own borders, in that they've gotten people who are bloody... like a small mini-empire who's vassal to them, also operating here. Humans, from the looks of it. God damn. She has some territory over here as well. Good lord. How much... she has more territory than I knew she had. Good god. But, okay. Zul'Haman seems to be doing alright. Well, it looks like Silvermoon is still bloody void religion for the most part, but it seems like they've largely tried to get rid of that. But yeah, the current religion and culture of the Sunwell itself is literally the Armani and Loa. So, the Sunwell is very much a troll thing. And and from the looks of it, the Zul'Haman is going to take the rest. Seems to be in position to take the rest of the damn isle as well. Good for them. All right. Now let's have a quick look. What have we got as far as the alliance is concerned? Because we know that it's got Dalaran. It seems... oh wait, no. Alterac is independent. It's also split, but... let's see, who's left? Hillsbrad is still in there. Let's see, Hillsbrand... the Hinterlands. We've got chunks of what eventually becomes the Plaguelands. Though not all of them, not all of it, but... and a bunch of Elven lands. So that's all the alliance. Oh wait, we also have Kelteris. Kelteris is also still a part of... okay, Mechagon is gone. Sorry, I just noticed this one. Yeah, it has been absorbed by the Void. That's... yeah, it's also spread. It's taken Troll Brand as well. Let's see, Frostmane... the Frostmane trolls are doing pretty alright, actually. Like, from the looks of it, there's very few of the actual local trolls left. Like, the queen, what is clearly originally of... is probably from another class of troll, but they've converted to the local culture. But yeah, the Frostmane trolls are doing fairly alright. All things considered. Nomergard is largely gone. Like, there's still things, but yeah, it's largely been absorbed by the Horde. Or once they joined... Wait, what the hell? Obsidian Hills. Oh. The Naga have taken some territory down here. We also have some independent orcs here too. Though I will say... Wait, hang on, what? The Red Dragonflight has taken a fair amount of territory in... well, the Twilight Highlands. But the thing that I just find interesting is there are black dragons serving her, and they're actually following the draconic faith. They're not following the void. That is... damn, that is interesting. There is a story behind that, and I have no idea what it is. Alright, now that's Realm Tree, not what I'm looking for. To do family. So you're leading the thing, but Lord Teramis the Shadow, who follows the draconic religion, it's also had kids. Who that? Doesn't say who the mother is, but yeah, there's at least 2 black dragons following Ashara. Alexstrasza, as it is, sorry. Huh. Alrighty. Horde. What's happening with you? It is currently being led by War Chief Larg of the Horde, who is currently 7 years old. I'm not entirely sure why he's leading it, but... yeah, well. Let's see, why are you... I'm not sure why you're leading this, to be honest. But... let's see, can we find... let's see, Blackrock... Gorhorn... oh, Dragonmoor's still here. We have... yeah, there's very much clearly the Fel worship is still here. And we do have Fel orcs around the place. So let's see. I'm just seeing if I can find Tuskfang. No, that's Tuskfang. You're a lowborn. Forgot. Nozax. I'm seeing if we can find Frostwolf. Or if Frostwolf is still here. So there's Ironhammer, Nozax. Sarasong. Sarasong there. Actually, hang on. Why am I finding characters? All Realms. Let's see, Frostwolf. Goel, son of Dorotan. Leston Chieftain Dorotan of... where are you? So you're... okay, so I'm pretty sure we found... yeah, hang on. So you're Goel, son of... so you're the original Dorotan. You lived to be 61, you died of cancer. Goel was slain by Lesser Chief in personal combat at 32. He left a son. He had... Well, he had a couple of children, but one disappeared without a trace at 12, and one died of illness at 11. Though he had one son who survived, and married a human woman. And they had a bunch of children together. So, let's see... 24... 26... 40... 48... Let's see, 48, 77... 61... 58, and 70. But it seems that out of all of... Actually, hang on. Yeah, family tree, we got that, but... House Frostwolf, let's have a quick... There's only one living member of it. There were 17 members total, but there's only one left alive. And that is Lesser Chief... Yeah, that is the Lesser Chief. Because the rest of them have died have died off or has joined another clan, so there's only this guy left. And he is 65 and infertile, so the Frostwolf legacy is... well, it's gone. Which is kind of sad, honestly. Because that's just really sad. Alright. Hellscream. That's just not on the field. Gul'dan. I'm not surprised. He's long dead, but I can't... Not sure what's happened to him. I can't remember... I don't remember what his actual house name was. So... yeah, it's kind of sad that the Frostwolves have more or less died out. Or they're going to die out with this poor bastard. But, yeah. Let's see. Kilterrace. Who's currently king? Queen Sandy of Kilterrace. You are a Proudmoore. House Proudmoore has made a comeback at last, though... admittingly, she's kind of dull, but she's ultimately a pretty good person. So, yeah. Alright, okay, let's have a look at the... how did we get here? Alright, so here's where we are. You are... alright. How do I move this damn thing around? God damn it. Let's see. Go to the fountain. Ah, here we go. Good God, you go far back. Yeah, this is... there are currently 9 living members of the House Proudmoore. They go back a long way, from the looks of it. I can't get the damn tree to move, which sucks, but... let's see, Tancred... let's see, siblings... no? Lord Admiral Gundulf, so let's see, go further up. Lord Admiral... I'm just trying to... Lord Admiral... let's have a look, see, siblings... parents to do... sorry, I'm just trying to find... unless this... oh, we've gone all the way back to the founder, but... God How do I move this thing? Go to the head of the dynasty, which is down here. Oh, here we go. Derek the Strong, Dalian the Ah, here's Jaina. Sorry, my bad. So, yes, so who are you the daughter of? So you went through Derek. Derek, who had a bunch of children, but had a number of children, though many of them married and their dynasties ended elsewhere. But let's see, your third son became Lord Admiral. He lived till 62. He had 6 children of his own, and a son which he called Rudolph, the only son. And they had 2 children. The surviving one is Queen Sandy. And she's had 3 children, but they're all going to House Stormsong. So, yeah. Kilter. I mean, it's nice to see that the Proudmoors made a comeback, because they had a bit of a bad run, honestly. Alright, having a quick look over here. What the hell's happening here? Alright, it appears that there has been a split in Zuldazar. We've got this Archpriest I have no idea how to pronounce his name, the Witch Hunter, who owns about half of the landmass. We've got the actual Zandalar royal family, who is Chief Rozan, who doesn't have any parents. I think he's the founder of his dynasty. So there's been a coup at some point, and he's taken over. And we also have Vuldan being led by Varric. Let's see, who is immortal, in fact. Let's see, vassals. Let's see, Korthek, Din, Cortex, Varys. Let's see, do we have... let's see, Vorik. We've got Vorik himself. Let's see. No, you're not immortal. Oh, we still have the Volpira. They're still around. Yeah, got a couple. So they're still surviving in Vuldan. Though not in... Oh wait, no, they've still got some culture groups left. Good for them, but... Hang on. Quick way we can do this. Search. Immortal. Let's see. The Prince of Mechagon is very much a demon worshipper. Screw you. Korthek is... Let's see. Korthek, Herald of the... Wait, where the hell are you? Oh, you're over there. Still, we also have Velen. Velen's still alive, though he's sworn, from the looks of it, he has sworn allegiance, or been forced to swear allegiance to the Keldori. Fair enough. And you're lurking around somewhere over here. I have no idea who the hell you are, but you're apparently a herald of the Black Empire. Can you be... Can't really kill him. At least I can't. I'm not sure who this is. Honestly, at least lore-wise, because he's an immortal and he's over 700 years old, so... Yeah, he's been around. But I'm not sure who. Sheetalk, the ill ruler. Alright. Korthek. Korthek is... alive and well, which isn't surprising because he's immortal. He can't. He's infertile now, and mangled with the mangled and one-handed. So that's interesting. All right, let's see. Oh, Vuldan's actually moved out and taken the Dark Spear. Yeah, good for them. They took the Dark Spear lands. Alrighty, what have else we got? Yes, Undead Kovar, don't care. So, at the moment, it appears that Kazan is kind of being contested between the Kildar, or the Kavadar, or however you pronounce their goddamn name. Between them, between High Queen Daria, and there is one trade baron who still owns part of Karazhan itself. Let's see, we've got a bunch of Naga to have taken a bunch of islands from Molten City, and now we finally get to bloody Kalimdor. And we've had a bit of a look here. We've seen this group of trolls has joined the Horde, good for them. We have, well, Malfurion's still alive, and he's picked up a new lover. Who's this? I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but she's slow, has lover's pox, has a stutter, and is ugly. She's also arbitrary. Just, God damn, Malfurion, you really... You used to be with Tyrande, for God's sakes. What? This is kind of a step down, isn't it? Or are you just in the... sort of in the mindset of... You don't want anyone who's ambitious anymore. You've been there, done that. Alright. High Priest Ru'u, or however you pronounce their name. They have currently killed 59 people. Most of them executions. Fair. They don't have any... They're a lowborn. They were originally a lowborn character. Okay, they're a Master Druid too. Taken Talon form. And mastered Talon form, good for them. Let's see... Actually, hang on. So I can't follow the family tree anywhere. But maybe I can... Let's see, where is it? Let's see, history of... So let's see. We had Tyrande, daughter of the Necromancy, who was killed by this guy, for reasons I'm not sure, in personal combat, who was then followed up by Ware the Bolt, who was an expert druid, didn't master any forms, but he was... yeah, I think he did fairly well. Well, he killed 7 people. Killed 7 people, and it was murdered on the orders of a satyr, so that makes sense. Though a satyr that's also joined this vindicatory religion stance on the matter. So they freaking hate the Burning Legion, and they worship, but they use Fel to do it. So this is kind of... It's sort of like what's the Illidari are, but... or what Illidan followed, but different. And that leaves us with this guy, who's been murdering a fair few people, and honestly, hasn't done too badly. Like, he's still alive, he's got a ward. Or she, I'm not sure. Let's see, if... Can we actually... I'm not sure if the leader of the Keldroi can actually be married. Let's see, you've also got... Yeah, Malfurion has taken control of not as much territory as the Keldroi, but he's got a fair chunk. Alright, we've got this little satyr nation here that is, once again, vindicatory. Let's see, we've got... Interestingly, we've got some bloody... We have some Furbogs, a Necromancer Furbog, up here that currently serves Cadaver, and yeah, we have the green dragonflights with actual... They've got land here too, so good for them. Though, let's see... Huh. So it's very much the case that Velen is still alive, and so are the Draenei, but they're not owning their lands anymore. God knows where they are now. Let's see. And just having a look, we've got Satyrs. Which, honestly, probably did a whole lot to stop the tide of void-worshipping evil that was just heading north. Because, as we saw, they kept running into the Satyr wall again and again, and they couldn't break through. And now the Empire down here is breaking apart, so... The Satyr line may have saved the world. We also have this chunk of Lordaeron here. That's just its own thing. Which is just hilarious. Because we basically inspired that to happen. Let's see, more Satyrs. There's us, which is great, and more Satyrs. And of course we've got just constant bloody bug people and void monsters. But yeah, that's kind of about it. Like there's a couple of... Oh, there's like this one stronghold of Quillboars that are currently here in Spear Hill in Razor Fen, but that's about it. And I think that's the state of the world as we're leaving it. We've Northrend's kind of being united. The South Kildera is Kildera is kind of still at war between the Kelderai and the void-worshipping bugs, with the Satyrs being a surprisingly effective barrier between them. The Zandalari trolls are currently working shit out. Vul'dan is doing great. The Horde is still intact and owns pretty much all of the southern eastern kingdoms, with the exception of the Cape, which is either under the control of the original goblins or has fallen to the Kildava. And of course, a couple of independent nations from the looks of it. And of course, Karazhan, which belongs to bloody High Queen Daria, and no one is competing with that anytime soon. And the Black Dragonflight is doing surprisingly well, all things considered. Yeah, and Stormguard is, of course, still standing. And considering that King Galen II, the Deceiver of Stormguard, is also a legendary paladin. Yeah, he's basically immune to old age, though he is mangled with one hand and cramps and a fever, so he may die soon anyway. He's also 94. So, yeah. Hang on, what's this about? Mechagon, what the hell? Okay, it seems that the void things that took over Mechagon have taken over Gilneas as well. So that's a thing. Hang on, let's see if we can find some Hail, Fury, Parry. Let's have a just having a quick look to see if I can actually trace any Blackwoods. So you're relatively new. I'm seeing if I can find the actual... So you're... Where is... No, it's not. No, the Perry family seems to be doing great. I'm trying to track down the original royal family, or at least their house. Also, there is a dwarf here who is of human culture. Smithies. Hello, Fury. Alright, that's right. That's the name I'm looking... Sorry, I kind of blanked for a moment, but... Greymane. I don't think Greymane's a thing anymore. Huh. What about... Okay, the Ashfane family. Yeah, Ashfane's doing fine. They've still got 24 living members. So good for them, I guess. See, head of dynasty is there, so yeah. So there's Priscilla, who died a natural death at 59. And yeah, her family's still going strong. Even if the Proudmoore family has kind of been knocked down a bit, but yeah, they're still there. Yes, we also have Minthril, which is doing fantastic. Yeah, the fact that they have 57 living members is good for them. Incredibly good. Yeah, and yeah, we've got it's a few generations since, but King Arthas, son of the Void, his direct descendants are still the rulers of Lordaeron. So good for them. Good for them. Though I do kind of hope that actually, hang on. Tyrion the Lion, 166. He is still here. He's still here, has somehow picked up a legendary staff of some legendary mage staff. I'm not sure where he got it. He can't use it, but he's got it in his treasury somewhere. He's, as I said, 166. He is still alive, and he is currently waging a war for Arthur's claim on Lordaeron. So he's fighting for something. I'm not entirely sure what who or what he's fighting for, but he's fighting for it. And Fordring Dynasty is not the worst, honestly. Like, just checking, because he has 10 living members, including himself. But let's see, a couple of dead... Like, there's a couple of dead ends, but that can't be helped. They've just gone to other houses. And let's see, yeah. So Tyrion the Lion is still alive and well, and doing his own thing. Good God. Well, on that note, actually, hang on while I remember. Hyjul, King Leary the Liberator. So you... Actually, that's a fairly good question now that I think about it. Well, firstly, what are... Ah yes, King Ares the Frog is a vassal to the Keldori, of course, but... So you're the only member of your house, so you're new. But where is Cenarius? Where did Cenarius go? See, are you still alive? Yeah. Cenarius Deerheart is still alive and well. Though he seems to have dropped out of a leadership role. Yeah, he dropped out of a leadership role for reasons I'm not entirely sure of. But he's still here. Still here, is still alive, and doing fairly alright for himself, honestly. But yes, with that final thing taken care of, I guess we bid goodbye to this version of Azeroth. Until next time, my name is BrightOps, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.